Hi everyone, thanks for checking out another InfoSec Hub video. Today I'm going to show you how to install Tails inside a VirtualBox. And the first thing you need to do is get Tails, the operating system where you're from, so it supports Windows, macOS and Linux. And for virtual machines, the ISO image file. Well, I already downloaded it, it's here. It's a little bit over a gigabyte big. And let's just start up VirtualBox, where I always test my software. You see here Kali Linux, Ubuntu client, pfSense firewall, OpenSense firewall, and the Ubuntu server edition. So we're gonna add a new virtual machine. We're gonna call it TailsOS, and it's a Linux type operating system, and we're gonna select Debian. Next, we're gonna allocate 2 gigabytes of RAM. You can keep it default, but I just give it 1 gigabyte more, so 2 gigabytes of RAM. This being Tails, you can run it as a live CD. You don't really need a virtual hard drive, but for the sake of keeping this tutorial easy and basic, we're just gonna go with a lot of default settings. So I will create a new virtual hard drive. 8 gigabytes is default. You can still adjust it later. Yes, a VirtualBox disk image, VDI. Next, the hard drive will be dynamically allocated. So yeah, it's also, you can give it a fixed size, but I just put it into dynamic. The VDI will be called TailsOS.VDI, and here you can, give it more space, but 8 gigs is fine. So now we created the virtual machine, and I already downloaded the ISO file, which need to be imported here. So we go to settings. We go to settings. Okay. Now, the general tab, what kind of operating system it is. It's Linux, Debian based. The RAM, we're gonna make sure that we can use all 4 processor cores. Acceleration, okay. Screen, storage. Here you see empty. We're gonna use Tails as a live CD DVD, and we are going to select it like this. Audio network, just leave it at network address translation, basically default, and let's see what happens. So start. We will select Tails again, start. See, I can put this full screen. This shouldn't take a long time, but we will see. Something is happening. So welcome to Tails. You can pick the language settings, keyboard layout, various formats. I will all keep it default in English United States. We're going to start the operating system. And I will just give you an overview of the features and how it looks like. Again, you can run this also on a USB drive. This entire operating system can run, you can boot it off a USB stick, which is of course by design. Because this is an operating system you can use on somebody else's computer. Actually, you don't even need to own your own computer. This is all designed to leave no traces.